Dr. Dan joins us now to answer some of your medical questions. Thanks for being here.
We've got a good one tonight,
We're
don't we?
talking about heat.
Yeah.
So the question is, how do you know if you're suffering from heat exhaustion?
Okay, well, heat exhaustion is what I had the other day when I was playing golf. You get dizzy, your heart rate goes up, you get a headache, you're not making urine. It can go all the way to what's called heat stroke, and you can tell by the word stroke, you don't want that. That is when your core temperature is 105 and you can get seizures and even die. Now, this is really easy to get now, and you have to keep drinking lots of water. You can cool yourself from the inside out by drinking cold water. You see those golfers wearing the things around their neck, the little cool things. So moist, cool sources, of course, if you get into an air conditioning environment, but you've got to stay hydrated is the real treatment for it.
And it also sounds like you don't want to, you kind of want to prevent it from happening. You don't want to get to that point, because then it's hard to get back.
You really overheat if you have exposed skin surfaces, for instance. Now, it's kind of tricky because you want to have that ventilation going, but if you can get yourself into the shade at the same time, have the sun block on in the sense that not just sunscreen, but actual clothes that are blocking some of the heat.
Right.
But I really want to emphasize a lot, you got to drink water like crazy.
Okay, and heat exhaustion, obviously, heat stroke is a lot worse.
Yeah, that's the ultimate, it's just a spectrum. Exhaustion, when you start feeling a little confused, you're dizzy.
Right.
And then a stroke is when you're actually seizing and having to go to the emergency room.
Yikes.
Kind of thing.
All right, our next question, a health advisory has been issued for Harris Beach and Curry County. How serious are these advisories?
The EPA's been checking the water now since 2003, so there's nothing that makes me think that this has really been going on just lately, but they found, bowel contents from animals or whatsoever after rainstorms or, and different water conditions. It's probably, you can get diarrheal illnesses from it, and just like any water source, or river or whatever, and so you want to be careful. You certainly don't want to be drinking ocean water or river water.
Sure.
And if you get sick, you need to use Imodium type medicines. If you're really sick, you're going to have to go in the hospital, get IV hydration and antibiotics.
All right, thanks, Dr. Dan.
You bet.
And be sure to tune in tonight at 6 for more information on that beach health advisory. Dr. Dan joins us each Monday to answer your medical questions. If you have a question, you can write or email him at the addresses on your screen. You may also post the question on our News 10 Facebook page. We'll be right back with more News 10 at 5.